easy. Are we there now? Then you now type, merge it together, don't separate it. Gecko. 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 Quiz Gecko. .ai. .ai. That's the name. It turns pictures into books. So have we done that on our Google web browser? You have done that now. So click on it and look at it. Just click on it. Once you click on it, it will take us somewhere. All right. Okay. Just on it. It's on that 20. Yeah. Sir, is your Wi-Fi open? It's open. Hotspot. Okay, it's open. So I need to just come in. Don't worry. So everybody, have we click on it now? Are we on it? Okay. The first page where you see quiz demo is on web browser. You need to get it. That's why I'm sending us there. So that you can see it for yourself. Click on it. No, click away from that. That one is an advert. That one, you want to say, hey, click on the first information about that quizdemo.ai. Have you done that? So now read through what they are saying. Just read through. There is one day that give us a kind of a description of how you will do it. What did you say? Are you saying something? Man? All right. That is still part of the description. So let's just do that. So during this group discussion, we will now do the practical. Do you understand? But as remember I said it, I will not let you watch it. I will just give us the so during the section we have it. So you have this, you have this one, you can use it to turn any pictures in the classroom to books, especially for those of us that write books. And teachers, I want to encourage us. Let's make sure we write books. You can turn your lesson notes into a book using AI. It's a secret. Because I will not go to it. Let's go. Don't let it go. This one is research rabbit. Everybody say research rabbit. This is their logo. Rabbit is their logo. That's why they use research rabbit. If you are asking your student to do research, or maybe a project. We have project learning based assignments and all that. This thing it simplifies research works. In fact, it's on our Google browser. I won't go to that now. Maybe I will just teach it during the group session. This is another one we can use, especially for those of us that write lesson notes. This research rabbit, I've tried it last week as I was still on it. You can use it. If you are not on here, this AI, this research rabbit AI is also very good. Can we move to the next one? Great scope. You know, in our school we do assessment tests. This great scope is very, very good. You know, if you have, like we have tests, continuous assessment, CA, maybe CA1, CA2, depending on what we do in our school. You can use great scope in multiple choice as an assessment in our school. You know now, for those of us that especially every school is using, you're supposed to be using editors, I know. But in order to simplify some of the things we do that on the editors, you can also support it with great scope for your assessment. So during the basic groups, we will handle that. Next one, okay, that's that. So leave that. Then this one that I want to tell you, in fact, we can do it now, but because of time, I can tell us to go and register. Just sign up for it. I want everybody in the course of the program, just sign up. Do you understand? Just sign up with your Gmail or or any email, type Gmail users, it will be very easy for you. Everybody say invideo.ai. Let me spell it for us. I will stop there. INVIDEO.ai. That one you can use it to create as many videos. So those of us that are on our platform, if you have seen any video by me or on the platform, that is the one I use. And I have about 4 or 5 others, reporter.ai and all that. In fact, there's one now because every day I told us that we have over 1,000 AI tools now. So that what that invideo.ai does is that you can use it to, you can even use it to create, for those of you that are offering English language, you can use it to create a story whereby when you come to the class, maybe if your school is permitted, if you are permitted to use tab or phone in the class, you just group them and you do a story of a boy that lost his father and has nobody to take care of him. And the invideo.ai, what it will do, it will now simplify it, make it about maybe 5 steps, 30 minutes, maybe in the next 1 minute to have been reduced, and you can show it to them. And that's the story. Because that's you understand. So that is where I'm going to stop. So during our session and our groupings, I will let us know about that. So now, can we just clap for me? You don't like it? Anyways, so I know that we are looking for the practical session. So we are going to have that. Don't worry, we're going to have the practical session. So without further ado, I would like to welcome. We have a privilege, a very rare privilege, to have in our midst today the Deputy Director of the Science and Technology Department, Ministry of the Ministry of Education, the State Ministry of Education, representing their Commissioner of Education in person of Professor Arigato Abayo. Can we put our hands together for him? So the paper calling on Mr. Adewale W to come and give his speech. Thank you, sir.
Well, you see that I'm going to stand here.
No problem. No problem, sir. No problem, sir.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I want to this program. It's coming very, very important time in the state. One thing I want to make each and every one of us know is I want to believe we that are there, teachers and supervisors of schools, mostly private schools, I guess. Am I right? Am I right?
Sir.
Good. The topic, the thing, talks about the impact of innovation and artificial intelligence. You can all of us agree with me that Ogun State has gone beyond that when it comes to innovation. Most of us are aware of what we do for the diaper platform. How many of us know about the diaper platform? You don't know about the diaper, and you're proprietors? You don't know about diaper, digital platform for education revitalization. That's an innovation, and it has made education seamless in Ogun State. At your sitting position, you can click and get information about any student, any school, anywhere in Ogun State. That's a laudable innovation, and that's kudos to the Commissioner for Education. Apart from that, I want to believe that before we can arrive at the use of artificial intelligence, our teachers must be digitally inclined. Yes or no? And which of the state have gone far? The state has been able to train over 700 teachers on digital tools. Presently, we are distributing digital materials to over 238 schools, public schools this time around. You know, we are government. And if care is not taken, I'm very sure most of our public will stand and meet up with what private schools are doing today. Ogun State has really done so well. If you go to most of our schools now, we are really going towards digital learning. We've been supplying flat screen, digital equipment. In fact, over 238 schools have enjoyed solar power generation. Can you imagine that? I'm telling you the truth. This is the extent to which the state is trying to power education to the 21st century. So I want to tell you one thing. Innovation is really happening in the space, and I want to tell you the truth. About 3, 4 weeks ago, 5 states of this country came to the state to come and study that DIPA platform. That is the Ujisera platform. To tell you how important, how innovative Ogun State is doing when it comes to that and IC. So I want to really appreciate each and every one of you. And I want you to understand one. Um, no matter how we want to look at innovation, it has its own consequences too. So we need to be very cautious in usage. And there's no way how we want to talk about artificial intelligence. It will still be manned by what? Human beings. So please, face and face, it is important as writers. Don't see that training your teachers is a waste. No. You need to train your teachers because they are assets. And then I want to encourage each and every one of you to key into the policies and programs of the state government, especially the Ministry of Education. And if you go along with it, I will assure you, you'll have a very pleasant moment and you have a seamless administration and business working, operating in the business. So I want to say thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate Susan. Thank you so much for that. Can we give him a round of applause again? In the course of the program, uh, there are some things that will come up and let us know about it. Uh, we are going to do a bit of an adjustment now because we have it's a privilege to have to meet a lot of people here, and I'm privileged to meet mommy. I call her mommy. She doesn't like it. Don't like me. I'm going to reserve our own session purposely because of one or two reasons. So I'm going to bring up another speaker. Please don't have a practical classroom. Do we understand that? So, but before that, I would like us to just appreciate Mrs. Faye Kelly Orioli, the proprietress of Lucy Elementary. Please let's appreciate her. Thank you so much again. So right now, I want to bring up a very good friend of mine, an elderly friend. All right. Before I bring Mr. Favor to the stage, can we try one AI tool now before I bring him up? Can we try it? The last one I mentioned. Can we try it now? Please. Teachers talk to me now. Mommy and mom and sas. Should we try one? Alright, let's try invideo.ai, everybody. Invideo.ai. I want us to try it without looking at the IN.
In video.
Yes, IN
Video.
VIDEO then dot AI. IN. You know we are doing diction and spelling drills now. This is spelling drills. Am I right? So have you gotten the name now? If you don't get the name properly, Google browser will take you to another page. Invideo.ai. So how many of us have Gmail? Because we are going to sign up. If you have Gmail, you get direct. But if you have other email like Yahoo or Microsoft, I think that Gmail is more often recognized. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. So are we up there now? You are typing it on your Google browser. So when you type it, click on it. Go to where it says sign up. Sign up for it. I believe all of us are using Android phones now or smartphones. Are we all? Hey, sorry. I understand.
You are not using Android. You are wrong. As a teacher.
No, you are using Gmail to sign up. So once it has the list of that detailed of AI, you should see a section where it says sign up. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Can I have your phone? Sir, please, sorry. Can I have your phone? I want to show you. I don't want to use the system so that I will be faster than you. Everybody look at this thing. You may not get this. You will see a page like generating AI videos with just text. Have we seen it now? That is you are entering the platform of that video. We understand now. So now go to a section on that page. You see sign up. There's a section for it because sometimes you have to download it.
Button.
Sign up button.
Sign up button.
Teachers now. Okay.
Mommy is
Yes,
already
mommy
there.
is already there.
Yeah,
Mommy
sign
is there
in.
already. She's already on it. Now, just go like this one now. Look at this, my dear teacher. Once you go to that sign up page, you will see a page where you have to. All right, like now. This one. This one it says video.ai. Just sign up. Sign up. Click on that video.ai. But there's a section where you need to sign up because you can't create anything without signing up. You know, you are just joining me. You will understand. Am I seeing? Am I correct? What did you say now? No, don't go to that place. It's taking you want to. That one must go up. Must go up. We are clicking on that one. There's a section on the other on this left hand side. This says where it brings like a slide and it's one to click on it. Yes. Are we there now? Okay, this you want to create sharp. Okay, let me take it one by one. For those of us that have gotten it, those of us that are on it, this is what you do. If you have not signed up for it before, now sign up with your email. So once you sign up, the reason why I'm saying sign up, if you have money or data, there's no trouble. But it is better for you to sign up with email. But if you download, number one, you will have to pay. There are some of them you will pay for, there are some that you can do freely. Do you understand? Let's say, am I speaking English? Yes. Yes. So sign up with Google now.
That is Gmail.
If you are already there, sign up with your Gmail and your Gmail. Sign up with your Gmail now. So once you have done that, you are free to create any story you want. Just create as an educator, basically as an educator or teacher. It's very simple. Very simple. Very simple and straight. Yes, sir. Ma'am, create account. That is to say, sign up with your team. You've done that. So now go create now. Go to the inside that place. There's a section where I say create or generate. You will now put text, like text message. We know text message. So type there and say create a video of a teacher that is teaching English language. You can type anything you like on a topic grammar. How many of us are teaching English? Use your subject to put a text. It's very simple as a very simple. Yes. Okay, okay, everybody. Once you are open to that page, just click on generate video now. You are seeing it now. And so you will now put text. Yeah? Select anything you want to do. Maybe as a Google researcher, you want as an educator, maybe somebody that wants to use the video often and often. Ah, what did you do, sir? Did you sign up for the app? Ah, you need to download the Play Store. And that will be a cost. That's like me, what I do is that I already have a this is my email. So anytime I want to create video, I just go to are we can I continue? Generate video. Go to generate video. So I want us to use the subject we use. Maybe mathematics, maybe civil studies, maybe computer, maybe English language, anyone. Generate now. So now, because you are there, type text, put a text there saying create a video of a teacher, of an English teacher teaching on give me a topic. Maybe sir, now, yes, that's a good one. Create a you can type anything you like. I don't know the copy.
Please, let's take note of it. Please, don't use Google search. Use Google Chrome. Use Google Chrome, please. Don't use Google search. You see Google Chrome coming up on your phone. Once you use it, better. Or else you sleep over.
Mr. Favor is ready, so we continue from where we stop. How many of us have been able to create video? Maybe one or two. Did you see your video? Were you able to download it? No, let me just call that video. Were you able to create a video? When you create video, you can still download it. You have a very great video to download it. Now, were you able to download the video? You still generating. See, it's very free. During the section, we continue. Do we understand? Do we understand? Please let's clap on ourselves. We are getting there. We are getting there. All right. Don't worry. During the practical session, we will put it there. So, I would like us to look at the screen. I have a very great honor to present to us our next speaker in person of Mr. Favor. Mr. Favor is the Chief Executive Officer of Atoms Global. Atoms Global. Sorry to say, okay, a 21st century school making way in Abeokuta and beyond. He's an educational consultant and artificial intelligence expert. He has spent more than 100 years in the use of AI tools in social media. As you can see on the screen. Please, shall we welcome Mr. Favor? I call him Oyibo President.
Start the session. This session is over.
All right. Good morning, everyone. I really want to first appreciate everyone. This is stakeholders meeting. This is stakeholders meeting of we have the policy makers here, representative of the Commissioner of Education. Please can we celebrate this science and technology? It's an honor, son, to have you in our meeting this morning. We appreciate it. We have other speakers here. Please join me to celebrate this opening of me. All right. Thank you so much. You see the work you are doing, what you are doing here. Please can we celebrate her one more time? And other speakers, school owner here, you are a school owner, please join me. You are a school owner, you are a school owner. Can I see your hands on? Oh, we are all teachers here. No school owner. Because I'm here to speak to school. Down here, potential school kids. If you know you are a school owner in the making, clap for yourself. And of course, you can. Right? Some of us were first teachers. I started teaching in 1996. And I taught for more than 10 years. Okay? So that is about me. Or rather, let me talk things about me. Um, More than only in school, my mission actually is about capacity building, especially concerning educators. And recently, I piloted a company called AI Solution Limited. That's been approved by CAC, and that is the mission I am in now. I'm someone who is passionate, not just about education, but about artificial intelligence. I'm not sure you remember during COVID-19. In fact, before COVID-19 in 2017, some of us were talking about how we can integrate technology in the classroom, and not many school owners were taking us very seriously. And I appreciate the turnout in this meeting to state. I know what I'm talking about because of us have decided to go to Lagos and be training really school owners and really educators. But the story is changing. See the number of turnouts we have here today. Please can you celebrate yourself? All right. So I think in 2017, in Lagos, we're talking about how you can integrate technology in the classroom. But guess what? During COVID, when that pandemic hit, everyone, owners, teachers were scrambling to learn to tech tools like WhatsApp. Do you understand? You know what WhatsApp is a technology? Yeah, many people were using WhatsApp to run classes during that time. So many people were using Google Classroom, many people were using Zoom and all of that. But guess what? Immediately after COVID was over, what happened? We forgot about integrating technology in the classroom. We forgot about reaching the students using digital tools. And I appreciate what people said is doing as regards the digital platform. Can we celebrate it one more time? But something is different when it comes to artificial intelligence. I know that the reason why it seems that teachers have to go back to the normal traditional way of teaching and learning is the fact that they see technicality. So they see integrating technology in the classroom, technical stuff. You need technical skills to design slides. But right now, you don't need any technical skill to design any slide. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure about Gamma. Yeah, this slide I'm going to show you. How I used to design it in 2 minutes. Just put your ideas, just put whatever you want to design, just put it into the app, and in 2 minutes, your design is ready. In the practical session, we are going to do that. All right. So what I'm trying to say is that in this era of artificial intelligence, no teacher has any excuses. You don't have any excuse that is because I don't have any technical experience. That is why I cannot integrate technology in the classroom. And when we talk about AI in the classroom, I want to talk about AI. We are talking about automation. We are talking about something that we have tasks. But before I go into the introduction, I want us to try something. I'm not sure I used to resist. And before I forget, I want to quickly say something about that video you are talking about. Over 150 people online registered for my 30 days AIT challenge in January, and this video was one of them. One of the things I'm going to be sharing with us is don't integrating technology in the classroom is going to also point us to the fact that it's time to start using artificial intelligence to our kids, to our students. Do you know that children in the Western world are making lots of money using artificial intelligence? This people you are talking about is a simple idea. You can just go to any, or I'm not know, right? Go and check the number of subscribers and views they have. Those people are generating over $800,000 every month just for people to watch one of those rhymes on YouTube. There's one that was recently launched 3 months ago. Baby Samuko. You can check it out on YouTube. It's children that created it. What did they do? They will look for a viral video that people want, copy the link. They will take it for a video. They will pause. I said, video, make a similar video. They will put the character, they will change the character. Everything is about prompting. That is why we need to know something about prompt engineering. And they will regenerate the video. It will sound like Goku Melon, but it's not Goku Melon. So you are free from copyright. And guess what? Put it on your YouTube. Our children, some of us have not passed the age where we begin to learn some digital tools or AI tools or technology. Some of us are Generation X. We are digital immigrants. So it's not something we are used to. But guess what? Give that your phone to your child. It's curious, not to explore. So if you cannot do it, just point them to it. Let them begin to explore. And there's what is called YouTube for kids. Not many contents are there. Children can start creating children. I'm talking about children creating content for children to watch. That YouTube that was launched 3 months ago, they are generating at least $3,000 per day. All right. So please, let's go to what we have before today. And like I said, I was telling the organizer of this workshop that is STEM workshop. So it's supposed to spend no less than 6 hours. But I'm going to train and spend no less than 6 hours because we have to do a lot of hands-on learning, a lot of practical stuff. And just hope we have the time to. I'm not sure I used to cuisine. You are using cuisine or classroom. Only one person? All right. Okay. Cow. Yes. Cow is actually most of them. Okay. But it's limited. But this one, I don't know why. Before November last year, it was free. But right now, they've created it. So you can only do 10 stuff per month. You can only generate 10 activities per month. But there's a way to go about it. Somebody like me, I have about 10 emails. So when I exhaust one,
you switch over to the other
I
one.
switch over to the other one. Like, you know. Okay, no one want to do. There's what is called diagnostic assessment. That is exactly what I want to do now, so that I will not waste my time explaining something. So I want to diagnose our knowledge of AI using this platform basis. I wish I is time, but it's very simple to use. Listen, don't let anybody see you. if you know what you do, I'm sure what you are here for to do is just for you to know a particular AI tool. After we have exposed you to a particular AI tool, please just go and explore. There is no technicality in it. If you can follow instruction, you can use any AI tool. Alright? So if you open to just sign up, it's like I said, Chrome. If you have Google account, use Chrome. It's better for you because Chrome is the iOS of Google. So it will be very easy for you to use. So if you sign up with your Google, they will not even ask you of OTP. You will have to go back to your email to verify, to authenticate, and all of that. So just if you sign in with Google, just put in your email. You will be asking for password. You will say go and verify in your inbox. So just sign up with Google. Then somebody like me, all my 10 million will come up. I will just use one. So you just go into this platform. Now in this platform, these are the participants already. In this platform, there is creative AI. In other words, you may not do any notes. Just type your topic, type the class. The AI will bring up all the questions. Maybe you say, I need 20 questions. And the beauty, the update, the updated version of this is that the capable grade essay questions. Essay, you can grade questions. But there is another option where you will have to upload your materials. So what I did here was to upload my slide, the slide I created for this meeting. I uploaded it and automatically gave me, like I was what I said, give me 7 questions. If I leave it to do it automatically, it can generate more than 7. All right. So let's go. Okay, let's start. Please bring out the phone. Where's the phone? Please also, I'm supposed to do some settings. I'm supposed to do some settings, but God, I'm not doing any settings right now. I need the code. I need the code. Please start. Okay, fine. All right, now this is a game. You can already something about you. Okay? If you believe in the classroom, topic. You say, we'll play the game. And let me explain to you. One thing about game is the fact that everybody wants to win. Don't forget, there are rules for every game. If you don't obey the rules, you can't play. Now, the rules for this game is that you must be fast. You can get the correct answer and still be the last. So, the faster you are, the more you'll be at the top. And it only recognizes first, second, third. Right? So you have to be fast. So let's see the person that will come out. Where is Mr. Ito? I hope you have to be first, second, third. Because please, you are doing this, have it ready for your children. That will motivate them to do better.
We have gift for first, second.
So what you do is just type that URL, joinmyquiz.com. Type it on your Chrome browser. Joinmyquiz.com.
On your Chrome browser, type joinmyquiz.com. Joinmyquiz.com.
Joinmyquiz.com. Okay, we're here for participants. have to enter code. That is the code you have to enter. 512-409. 512-409.
3 people have already joined here, so you can still join.
And the what? The code is 512-409. There is one that you will just click on it.
Join my quiz.com. Please, sir. Help us to break it down small.
Join my quiz.com.
.com.
512. Listen, each question lasts for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Or you want to sit for 10 seconds. You can be your best name anything you like. Anything you like. You can be your favorite name what to be called. You know your real name. Okay? Enter your name anyway. You can be your real name. It's not what? It's open. Don't worry. We stand. So we stand on. We should start.
Oh, yes, I could be.
So you already can say hi. You are not the same way. How the number of days will reduce now? If you are not the same name. Yes. Please, the high reality. So if you are on the platform now, you are ready to say hi. Okay, let the all right, we are good to go now. Start. We have 35 participants. We have 35 participants. So start. The game has started. You need to be making your focus on the phone. But we'll be looking at the stores here. Right. Okay. Okay, so that point is really. We now have KB at the top. Yes, so that one.
We are thinking for second thought o.
No, no, please, let's
Let's
go.
see your
We are trying to start. So that one is really.
Who is Dolapo?
I hear the focus on okay now, you are being started. The that one is leading, and she's getting everything. Somebody has come to overtake you. Okay, all right. We have top three ready. Whatever top three. So stop again, let it go. Let it go. Watch.
What o?
Watch. The sound you are enjoying. You just come. Stand up, stand up, stand up. No, no, you can sit like that in the classroom and do all the time. All right. Okay, look at me now. Hello. In your class, there is opportunity for you to play. Students that face some questions can get to know those questions. You can assign it. You can review the questions. Now let's look at our analysis, our data analysis because we have to work with analysis. Now for what we are seeing, the class accuracy is at 57%. Okay, so which is our performance, average performance is fair, it's average. It's average is 80%, and we talk about artificial intelligence. But now that it is average, I will take us to 100%. All right, can we go now? All right. There are two ways to do this. In the course of my session, I will tell us how you can make it a blended learning. Apart from the physical classroom, you can also make it something that children can do at home and learn. Right, so let's transition to my slide. Okay, so let's look at the objectives of today's session. I would like to calm down. I will not be preaching because of passion. Because now I can understand my level of intelligence. Let me not assume anything because assumption they say, so we can always assume knowledge. Right, so let's look at the objectives of this presentation, which is number one, AI fundamentals. We need to understand the differences between AI and general thinking. Like I've explained during the COVID era. We were using general tech, but in this era, we all presentation I will be talking about artificial intelligence. Big technology, but the difference is that this time around is automated and it makes your work to move faster. Then the other one is revolutionizing operations. Let's even explore AI's impact on the school business. And also, we look at the leadership drive. And also, we now look at some practical tools. Are you ready? Are you ready to go on this ride with me? Okay, let's go. Let's talk about AI fundamentals. As much as possible, I will bring it to something that can relate to me. When we talk about artificial intelligence. I will also remember because you know that there was a time when some people are fighting artificial intelligence now. That is how some people were fighting artificial intelligence. Um, machines automation, with the industrial era, when people say, no, you can't use machine will take people's job. Did machine take people's job? Rather, people learn how to use machine to automate and make their work more effective. So in the industrial era, machines replace our physical effort. Let me give you an example. Washing machine. If you want to use on your washing machine, you will use your physical effort, two of us. All right. But when I'm talking about not wash clothes with that washing machine, you will use what? Physical effort. But when washing machine came along, will you still use your physical effort? That machine, washing machine, replace your physical effort. In the same vein, machine are now replacing quotes, not replacing as it were. But that is what we are fighting with. The work that our brain is supposed to do. How can you be saying machine come and do the work? Because say, no, I would prefer to use my natural brain instead of me to use or to assign the work I'm supposed to do to a machine. Thank God it is called AI tools. It's a tool for you to use. It's not a trend. Somebody say AI is a tool for you to use. And not a trend. And my assignment here this morning is to build your perspective. For you to have the correct mindset that AI is not a funny engine. This is somebody has said it's a funny engine. And somebody is also saying, probably it's the angel, it's the true angel that has come to help us, that has come to save us. So, farm two, thank God we are teachers. I mean, AI too. Thank God we are teachers. We are used to farm tools, right? Give me an example of the farm tool. And Gothias. So, those are farm tools. Why do you have those farm tools? To make your work easier. In the same way, AI tool has come to make your work easier. I met several school owners that say, I can't train my teachers on the use of artificial intelligence. I'm just wondering, what that school owner is saying is that instead of me to take cutlass to weed the grass to cut the grass, I will use my bare hands to weed the grass. Will that person get the work done?
You will get it done, but he go tire. He go tire.
Yes.
He go tire
A
well.
longer time. 1, 2, to be stressful. 3, more fatigue will set in. Stress will set in.
He go sick.
But if you are taking calculus, in few minutes or hours, the work is done. So in the same way, if you are using AI tools, it will help you to make the work go faster. It will make the work to be more effective. Okay, so let's move on. Let's just move. Let's move. Let's move. Okay. All right. Yeah. Now, understanding AI process. Now, if I don't let you know this, you will not appreciate the usefulness of AI tools. And like I said before, I am kind of guilty about myself that AI is the true evolution. There is no going back. It has come to stay. I remember when I'm an AI researcher. Listen, people was saying, what is about AI? What's what about that's 1 million, if not more than. You will see what we say. Is there another one? No, people are coming up with every the next 10 years. What they call it. It's not only education. Please let me correct that. And that's why I want us to look at a broader perspective of artificial intelligence. How many of you know that there's artificial intelligence that you can use for production? There's AI brush. There's AI brush. It has Bluetooth. You will connect it to your phone as we are brushing your teeth. That if you don't brush it properly, that phone will be leaking. The alarm will be recording you plus some parts that you want you to brush until you properly clean. The alarm will not stop. Is it about weather detection? There is no aspect, there is no field right now that AI cannot use. But we are here to discuss evolution, right? But the perspective I want to set is the fact that it's time for us to start teaching our kids, our children, AI, because in the next, our children are in primary school now. By the time they reach the time when they will be working, some of those jobs that we have now will not be existing. Just as some that we have now will not be existing 10 years ago. So quickly, let's start who based AI. It follows instruction. Now, people think before now that AI is just robotics. It's an hardware, that's artificial intelligence. But if your ATM use a kind of coding program, they are programmed. That's why so go and think like is coding still important? I wish it would teach coding. Because coding is this how you move. Take 5 steps. 1, 2, 3. Go left. It's coded to follow a particular direction. That is what we are used to before now. So your ATM machine has been coded. When you put in your card, it's following directions, it's following instructions, and the money will come out. But when we talk about generative AI, is the one that will produce a new content. They will produce new text, new images, new videos, new code, because we now use AI to code. And it will produce videos. ChatGPT is an kind of LLM, large language model. I will explain those terms. Before now, it was only generating text. How come it cannot generate videos and images? There's a technology behind it. Let's look at the core technologies. Number one is machine learning. What is machine learning? Let me say this. I'm not okay. How long will it take you to go to primary school, go to primary, primary, secondary, higher institution, then to university level? How many years will it take you? For an average years that somebody will become a professor, how many years?
25.
Average of 25 to 30 years. So what is that professor pursuing? What is it pursuing? What is it pursuing? It is pursuing intelligence. You go to school, they will teach you ABC, or then from there, they learn how to read. From there, they go to higher institution, they become specialized in a particular field, and from there they become PhD holders, they become professors. That means that this is a professor. What that means is that any question you cannot answer professor is expected that in that field, the professor should be able to give you answer. That is human intelligence. But we are talking about machine learning. They said instead of human going through that process of learning, that long process, let us now put all the information inside machine. Load the machine with all the information. It was from Wikipedia, it was from textbooks, it was from everywhere. Put them inside machine. It's not generative. That is called generative. Pre-trained transformer. So they were pre-trained. Not to think before. You can just assume this are trained before. You can answer some questions. So that's why they put inside machine. That information, that data, they put inside machine. Because it's not human brain that learns it. It's machine that they put the information into. That's why it's called what? Artificial intelligence. But the one we acquire from school is what? Human intelligence, right? So what does that? The technology behind this is called machine learning. When you have to train machines using data, using pattern recognition and all of that. Then the other one is deep learning. This one is deeper, it's more advanced than machine learning. This one is what I'm in this human brain, how that do business. I don't know if you know DeepSeek. There was something that came up with the following AI news, something that came up where DeepSeek, as a matter of some research, shined ChatGPT, the open AI that brought about generative AI. Why? Because they leverage on deep learning. That's why people are chatting on deep learning. You'll be seeing this thing. You'll be seeing for some time. It is telling you that I am listening like you will listen as a human being. So that is what deep learning, also neural networks, may mix in human brain. The other one is natural language processing, of course. I can if it trained on the Chinese, I can't understand. So they have to train with English, train with Yoruba, train with Hausa, train with Igbo. So if you come and present Igbo question, they will answer you with Igbo. So that one, the one that does that is called what? Natural language processing. Then computer vision is the one that helps generate images. So when ChatGPT started, they didn't start with computer vision. They have to undergo technology also to ensure that their model is able to generate images and also to generate videos. And that's why we have what? Computer vision. That is the AI 101. I just said now, it's like now I want lecture, so I just finish it in a few minutes. All right, so let's move on. Role of school leadership and culture. Role of school leaders. I'm excited that we have a representative of the Ministry of Education. What is the role of school leadership and culture? See, I'm excited that we are here as teachers, but I would have been more excited to have school owners here. Ask me why. Nobody. No matter what you learn here, no matter the knowledge of AI you have here, if your school leader does not plan it, you are going to can you see? You can't try.
Yes, sir.
Two of us.
Truly.
You can't try it. So, if you are from the school, you can from the school. But we need to push this message. So, your school leader. So, like I said, it's I can not just teachers using technology. I understand where our example is coming from, and we should be careful when it comes to AI because there is ethical reasons that there are AI ethics that we have to pass. And that is why we have to train our children AI literacy. I don't know if you are heard of why that was committed suicide because he was interacting with character AI. Yes, because when I don't know AI ethics, he didn't know that AI can make mistakes. So he was just following the instructions of how to use it and go and kill yourself. He was just following all the instructions. But if you know that they can store AI hallucinations, because you prompt AI and you know the answer, you will tell yourself the answer, they will just be telling you rubbish. That is what is called AI hallucination. That is the essence why we have to train our children, that children about AI, how to use AI. Beyond that, how to create AI solutions. Then the other one is develop God to create systems. If there's anything that will make it try, it's called system and culture. What culture do you have in your school? See, if you are a teacher, you don't just come to school and say, did you know that there's a difference between a school and a private tutor? Do you know the difference? The difference is that the school has a culture. I've just also on my Facebook page this morning about the cost of pedagogy. I said every school has the right to have a course, like civic course. That's why the course is what culture. It's a way of doing things. So there must be a school culture, there must be a school system, there must be a school teaching system. You employ a teacher, you train a teacher, ask them to train. No, let me go to training. You employ a teacher, you train that teacher. You say, oh, you catch my teacher. That means that school has no culture in place. You are using phonics so that you don't be able to read it. But this teacher was not waiting about phonics. What he knows is A, B, C, E, F, G, H. And you say, use phonics. Does he know anything about phonics? He will use what he knows because you can't give what you don't have. So, because of the culture, the teacher teaches what they want to and another teacher teaches what they like. So, if you have a mix of confused children, you are raising confused children. So, our director talks about training. Please, if there's anything you must do to employ a teacher, it's called what? Training. Do you know that banks, they train themselves for 100 It's still a very understand that the bank that you don't do is what's the bank? Eh? 6 months, I don't have 2 months. Before you can come out to say I'm angry, you must be trained for at least 4 months. We back on the fact that oh, I have NC place. Because like where I don't get the next it's good, that's a prerequisite. Please go beyond that qualification. Finish school, they have, Finland has one of the best educational systems in the world. But do you know that in Finland, before you can become a teacher, you must have a master's degree in education? So what's that? Despite that, every weekend, I spend 2 hours on what is called CPT, continuous professional development. That was even before the era of maybe I'll go and send and see how many hours they are using now. And we have new things, new modern techniques coming up. If you're school again, what's the problem with this? So let's move on. Okay. Every kid in China is now required to learn by starting this September 1. Mandatory for people 6 years old. Eh? Did you hear that? But I know Nigeria will not talk about this for 30 years now. Do you know that was last day they started talking about coding? You can't be talking about coding right now.
They've gone past that.
You can't be talking about coding right now. I'm talking about AI. So then, we keep quiet. The after 20 years, I say, okay, there's something they call AI. Then by the time we get to that level, what has for another technology? So we are always trying to catch up. We are trying to catch up. The catch up game. So we can raise people who will be creators instead of consumers. Right? So that's what I'm going to introduce to us today about AI curriculum. Let's look at common problems we face so that we can find the solution to these problems. Number one is overworked teachers. I'm not of you, thank God you are teachers around teachers now. I'm not of you now, don't worry. The slide will be sent to you. You will have it. You will have it. Just listen because all of you are just point pointers. We have overworked teachers. You are teachers here. I'm not of you love writing lesson notes.
Nobody.
Look. No, you understand. I didn't understand. But guess what? With the use of AI, you can save 80 hours in 10. That 80 hours, you can use it more productively in other things. Then we have assessment delay. Assessment delay. So let me talk about what you can do to ensure that learning takes place at home using the quizzes app. Please, like I said, you may not have, like I said, I know about some of those schools has platform where they introduce the tools to teachers for people to first time. They just go through the interface and know how to explore it. If you don't, if you have those AI tools, you can go to YouTube, just say how to use this. You will get a lot of information. Our job here is to introduce those tools to you. So when you leave this place, you go and begin to explore them, right? Now we have what is called that quiz. What we did was a live game, but you can also assign a task. Like show you. You can also assign a task. When you assign that task, into a you will send under that WhatsApp group of parents, right? No, that might be lacking. What usually do in school is you can collect just phone or with the system we have with the school and we put like in class. Usually very interesting. But at home, of course, we have to ensure that our secondary school have at least a system, a laptop. So instead of them disturbing their parents can just call us for them and they will go into the site and do their assignments. That one is called blended learning. So school has moved beyond just physical classroom. Let AI begin to teach the children at home. Guess what? When you give that quiz, hello,
sir.
as homework, are we together?
Yes, sir.
When you give that quiz as homework, do you know what happens? Many of you are here. Get the child homework, and from your house, you are seeing whether you don't know what to do. Raise your hand. Maybe you know.
That's interesting. That would be interesting.
Raise your hand. You can at home. You can see that child that has not done his homework. If you are seeing him, why you have to? Okay. So, no, you cannot unless you are rich.
Yes.
So what happens is that the child comes to school the following morning. So be shouting, hey, I'm better than you. So we go to school as people. You will we take the child to the supervisor. This child is not doing someone. Then the supervisor will say, okay, let's do this of the day. So what quizzes does is that you send it to the children on the dashboard. There's when we do and see who has submitted, see who has not submitted. So what the teacher will do is that we use the confidence out. And because of that, we feel that man, your child has not done this one. Let it do it now. What are you going to do? So that makes learning to take place even at home. Which gather with the use? Those that only have laptop, and they use the parents' phone. And the challenge we have is that parents don't want to release their phone. But guess what? You have to educate the what? Parents. You have to educate the parents. And then guess what? Do you know why children are always tested to do it? They see you handle that phone 24 hours. Who told you that you don't supposed to handle phone? They want to. So that opportunity, they will maximize it. And that's why we are always curious to do that homework. Normally, the traditional homework they will not do.
Yes.
But that one, that's a good gadget.
Yeah, we do
They are
it.
curious. And they will do it. That is different between that kind of learning and the one you do traditionally when you do the children homework and they will not do it. So the other one is inconsistent teaching. Even now that you prompt and do your lesson notes using AI, do you know that inconsistent teaching can do? Yes. For instance, ChatGPT or maybe another platform, Magic AI. Those Magic AI is good, but I don't recommend them. I don't recommend them. I'm going to give you some. There are some things I use Magic AI for, but not for some things. And I will explain that to you. I need Magic AI. Magic AI. Magic, you writing it down. What I have to say, you write it down. Let's go to the practical session. Magic AI is very versatile. All right? That's over 800, sorry, 80 tools. It has over 800 checklists, many lab, name it. It's really magic. I'm telling you, it's really magic. But guess what? Like lesson planning, I use it for project based learning and some other things. But when it gets to lesson planning, I got to use it because every school must have a system, a teaching system that will make the teaching to be consistent. What is your model of lesson planning? Do the school owner just ask the teachers to just go for AI prompts? You have a template of your prompt that you use that every teacher uses. And that is why I'm going to introduce to us that schools to begin to develop their own AI solution. Those magic school I think what they developed through prompting and some other technology to train their own model. Every school can create their model. It's called custom GPT. Custom GPT. If you look at your GPT by the left hand side, you will see GPT, Explore GPT. That is the version. If you are using the pro version, you will see Create GPT. Create custom GPT. Where you train the AI using your curriculum, using your lesson plan templates, using your policy, everything about the school. Everything about the school system will go in there about if you want parents to use it, there's something there that when parents ask questions, just be your school. Now let me focus on this. You don't need any lengthy prompt to get to that custom GPT or just say, hey, let's see go for grade 5 and so topic. Because that GPT has been trained with your data, with your information, just out. That's a lesson plan as soon as the school wants it. So do the lesson plan. Okay, lesson planning, auto-generated rubrics, wisdom GPT. Okay, now in lesson planning, you go down. Let me do something. Forget about benefit to go benefit of AI powered school management, where we have saved data, instead innovation. So anybody who say you can use my brain to plan lesson, or you will be consulting markets. Instead of Google and AI. Google the first side, try to research, put the information together. But this one gives you a custom answer. As you prompt it, it just gives you the answer straight. No need of going to Google and another. So it brings innovation. All of those foreign textbooks were pursuing and everything, all of those information have been used to train your AI.
Yes.
So when you are learning after foreign curriculum, you can learn to ChatGPT. But they have trained the AI with those vast information you can think of. But all depends on your prompting. Okay. So it boosts innovation, it brings innovation to your teaching. If you want to do project based, no. Okay, after that. No, that's good. This is not the what I say is not the same word. Okay? What I say is not the same. This is God to the era of the man. It's like God use of cross I use for what that now the question is what is the model of lesson planning used? Let me use that. What is the model of lesson planning? What model of lesson planning do you use in the school? Or just say give me lesson planning. Lesson plan. I need lesson plan for grade 2 or primary 3 on water. Wow. Is that your prompt? Is that your prompt? Please can we? Oh, we are not using it.
Some are not.
Okay, you are using it. Yes, that will not assume. As long as you know of knowledge, you are using any AI tool. Probably the one you prompt like ChatGPT. You are already talking about ChatGPT. I don't know how you. ChatGPT is one in all productivity. There is nothing. Almost everything, whether it's marketing, whether it's data analysis, I don't know what it's called. What it is you can do. You have used you use ChatGPT to plan or any AI, which are use better AI.
No.
Yes, now WhatsApp. Use better AI. That's one. To plan your lesson. Okay, now I know that's one piece of our stage, so it's fine. Okay, so it's fine, it's fine. Okay, all right. I understand now. Let me take it very slowly. Okay. Okay, whether traditionally or using AI, what is the model of lesson? What is the model of lesson you use? Now, do you know that in our curriculum, in our national curriculum, no, do you know that learning is supposed to go through 3 stages? Sakamoto, affective, and what? Do you know that that's a podcast you are issuing that you are putting affective, cognitive, and Sakamoto? It's supposed to be part of your learning. What do? You will say Sakamoto is active
Can run
they
very
can
well.
run. So empty,
Can run it.
affective, they have good attitude. 60. Which one? Sakamoto. Cognitive.
Cognitive.
Now listen, what we are doing in the classroom is wrong. Or the way we train our children is wrong because we are only focusing on the cognitive aspect. to create children. That is what they can bring out from their brain. Cognitive as a link with your head. Affective as a link with your heart. That your topic should change that child the way that child behaves. Now, Sakamoto has to do with hands-on learning. For every of your topic, that topic is supposed to go through three stages: Sakamoto, affective, and cognitive. You are supposed to create the child or make the child go through the lesson based on cognitive domain, affective domain, and Sakamoto domain. So in Sakamoto domain, we are talking about hands-on learning. How many of you bring up questions that has to do with how children use their hands to learn? Mr. Ekman was talking about that was learning styles. Now we address the students who are kinesthetic. Because that affects something and look at what they see. That is visual learners. The cognitive is more of auditory learners when the child will just stand in class and just talk. Talk and talk. Talk and talk. And don't talk and don't talk and don't talk. Another one is the 5E model. 5E model. That is what? Engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and what? Evaluate. And not first, I was using three domains of learning. The other one, we will now using 5E model because that one engage attention crowd to give you something that will capture your attention. You want to teach water, you will see activity like magic water. You want to teach water, just come to the classroom. I said, children, hello, say hi. Say, what is this? They say, water, bring a phone that is full of water. Alright? So as you are listening and you are seeing water, you can squeeze it in the phone. What is dropping? It is water. So that can be another kind of maybe just listen. Is there any water here? What is inside this phone? You'll be guessing. Probably nothing, probably something, but you don't know what is it. So as you are squeezing it, water is dropping. And now as what is it that is dropping? You have got the attention. And AI is AI that can give some of those attention grabbing points. It's like I'm talking to you, let me go first. Okay, the other one is one. POK based assessment. Okay? Guess what? I want to talk about rubrics. Any of us get rubrics for our children. Rubrics. We create rubrics for our children. See, hello, don't wonder our children fail. Let children know the type of access you want and how you create them. That's what rubrics does. When you give children questions, let them understand. Say what is what. And what you are expecting is that the child should define fuel and give examples of fuel and probably explain more. But the child doesn't define fuel. So that definition carries 2 marks. The other details carries 3 marks, that's 5 marks. I really tell the child that what you needed is more than just definition. So that's why and then I will have to poor, good, excellent. And it will give you everything that a child will do to get excellent. It will give you everything a child will do to get average grade or to fail. So before you are taking children in journey, let them know the destination in good person. That is the importance of books. Then the other one I want to talk about that one now is what I call DOK based assessment. How do we assess children? Do we assess them on the surface? So this assessment has about 3 levels. The other one is on the surface, one is deeper, the other one is not deeper. So bring out your phone. Then we do something particular. Think of a topic you must have taught in your class before. or you have to give it as intelligent as you can make it. So, in your lesson plan, all the details you have to be there. The topic will be there, all the objectives you have in your curriculum. That's why you can't do that's your curriculum. Let your curriculum be by your side. The topic, then all the objectives that is in that topic. Put them out according to this objective. So I do not go up point. Then your lesson model is it according to the 3 domains of learning or according to the 5 instructional model. Put it there what you want. And the minutes, if it's 40 minutes, 50 minutes, the number of periods you want, every of those, all of those, I will send the prompt use templates can use it, I will send for the platform. But that's the next planning. You want to try it?
Let's go.
Yes, you can explore later. So now let's look at the OK based assessment. Now take that topic, take the objective, and say create what do you want? Okay, let's I like depth of knowledge. Let's do theory. Yes, theory questions on that topic on this using this objective according to the OK based assessment. What is the OK? What is the OK? I can't get not the way this one. The OK is what? Depth of what? Knowledge. Depth of knowledge. So do that. Please, generating GPT, meta AI, and you can use any generative. Oh, yes. Specify the number of questions you want. Specify the number of questions. Number of questions. How many questions? How many questions you want? Is it 5? 5 questions. That's 5. Please, okay. Hold on. Let's make it. Let's make the detail. Number one. Okay, do this one first. Do you know that we don't prompt once? The way it's called, I did talk about prompt engineering. Let's say that topic also. Let's call chain of thoughts prompting. Chain of thoughts. As you put those thoughts into idea, put it there. Then if it doesn't keep what you want, you can begin to what? Prompt further. Prompt further. Chain of thoughts. No, and that. So do this one first. And let's see what you do. Who has done it? That particular topic, according to you have it now? Do you have it now? What response? Who has got any response? No response yet. Okay. So recall. Hello. Now listen to me. Hello, listen. Listen to me. Hello. Let me explain this text. Do you know? Hello. We are discussing. And I want to get something. I want to get our attention. Now, your school can be different. There is what is called national curriculum. That is a guide. There is what is called state curriculum. That is what you now do to enhance the national curriculum. Nigeria curriculum, whether you like it or not, is based on the lower level of growth and development, where it is based on the core. Based on what? What our educational system is focused on examination, whether we can't deny it. So we are trying to see how to do recall things. So that first part is what we are focused on. It's what our exam questions focus on. But the third level has to do with application. Now I posted something this morning that there is a school called they decided to do something out. No. What they are doing is how they can relate what children are learning in school to real life. Let real life begin to happen in school. Not that we are waiting for a child to graduate. What we say is now the child will go to the real world. Let's begin to see and make our children experience the real world in the classroom now. And guess what? That will get them to pass one of the service levels to first recall. So we have recall. What's the next one? We have recall. What's the next one? Skill or concept. Next one. Strategic thinking. Extended that's more. The other one is what? Extended that's about 4 levels. Now, if what you will do is take from the recall. Hello? Because we can't deny our country, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, that is the policy, that is the government policy. And your children was right to ahead. So the one that WAEC wants, which is the God, accept the children based on that. The second one, assess them. God can give one of this. That will make your school to be different. Why some other schools are asking questions on the surface, your children are going deeper. Like I said, please let your children know what they are expecting. This I want you to answer this question. Right? So let me say something very important here. That platform we talk about. That platform we talk about. You know what they do. Do you know that you can set it? That's why I said there are settings to be done. You can set it on 100% match. What you are saying is that a child who scored 50% can be shown. When a child has scored 50%, the child can continue to repeat his question until let's bring that philosophy to our classroom. I told my teachers, you must not create a child based on the first attempt. No. That is the work of the supervisor. When the work is going on, the supervisor is supposed to be going around and be checking whether the teacher is helping children know their mistakes so that they can learn from it. Not that the teacher will just come to the classroom, you will come to the board, your shop and teach. Then you will go to your seat, you sit down, you are expecting children to discuss you. And what some of you now do is to draw their nose, draw their ear, and say, Olodo. No, you are the Olodo. The teacher is the Olodo because you have not helped the child.
Can we put our hands together for Mr. Favor? Sorry for the break. So much. Yeah, continue now, but the director would like to be going. So, in order to I would like to know is the one representing the traditional education. So, we would like us to start to our feet. We just appreciate you. Sir, we want to appreciate you so much. Mary, please, I need you to listen. Please, you can go ahead. Let's just put our hands together for the Ministry of Education Department. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I welcome.
I want to say thank you to everybody, and in as much as I'm advocating people's health to remain commission. It's not the commissioner that pays to handle these are our advocates.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Please, I want you all to let me bring Mr. Wally to the stage because I need to go out now. Mr. Wally, I don't know how many of you is a coach and educational consultant. Please, sir, up to the stage. Why is the favor for the stage? I want to say. Okay, I will round up because we still have practical sessions, so there we will really engage better. So what I was trying to explain is the fact that why children are failing, they are learning. Do you understand? It doesn't matter. It doesn't. It's not out of place. I know we are very traditional, whereby children must write test, and you cannot say go back and write the test. You write the exam, you cannot say go back and write the exam. But in preparing them for the test and the exam, our class we always go from formative assessment. And what we always call formative assessment. So in the formative assessment is going on, let's keep our children to bed as many times as possible. Let's improve for them to get the guide on how to get that answer right. So that at the end of the day, learning must have taken place. All right? Hello.
Hello,
I will see you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what I think I saw. The next one. Okay, now I want to research more and research about the schools. Not research, just explore them. Just explore them. We have them at ChatGPT. We have now Canva. Canva is not Canva here. Hello. So there are just prompts now. Your prayer comes now. We just prompt your formatted lesson plan is out. We just prompt your presentation is up. And I'm going to know how to design presentation in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, in 2 minutes. No, I won't start in 2 minutes. Okay, let's end with that. Gamma AI. Just go to your Chrome, just type Gamma AI.
Gamma.
Gamma
A-M-M-A dot
Gamma
A-I.
AI. Go to your
A-I.
type Gamma AI.
Use Chrome browser. Chrome browser.
Gamma. Gamma. Their logo is somehow is like a G, the peach color, like a G or peach color. Gamma AI, right? Our 2 minutes away now. Gamma AI. So don't sign up with us. So we have to sign up with Google. Since you already have a Google account, you will just click on it and you are there. You are the see, can you please connect? Can you connect? So that okay. That Gamma AI, you just see the session, you can click on it. It's a G, it has a G big color like this. As you are doing that, let me teach you this. How many of you go to apps, you will be searching for apps, and they will ask you to pay, or they will not give you to say your this is I'm not doing that. That's it. That's where from. They'll say you have 10 messages. They are talking, and what's not talking is small. The activity is unlimited. So don't mind those out. Some of them have no code. They have no code ChatGPT. Gamma, are you here now?
For work, for education. There are some presentation. There are some. Only great presentation. Great presentation. You are going to do that. Grow, man. Grow. Easy to see.
Hello, okay, I want to show you that they're not there. Look at this gamma. If that gamma here, you see gamma has staff presentations website and more there. So just click on that. Click on it. So I'm logging out. If you are there, log in. Okay, hello, I did a 5 minutes video. I will send it to Inside Glory. It's on my YouTube channel. This gamma guy, so you send it to me. Let me just show you. Are you there? Create it here. Go to create it here.
Presentation. That's what I'm saying.
Let's go to So please, if you have that one, just type your objective. Who has got something?
You loud. No, they're nice. You. Èyí mo ti wọ̀n ẹ kò gbọ́dọ̀ fọwọ́ kàn ó lè fọwọ́ kàn.
Hello. Please, can we put our hands together for ourselves now? Please, let's put our hands together again. Thank you very much. I can see the atmosphere is changing. Now, we are going to we need to apologize this time around in case you see there's a construction going on in the street, so it doesn't really matter. So we are sorry about that. And I want to appreciate us for the patience. And I want to appreciate us for the understanding. Right now, part of what we said before I move to the next stage is that we are going to be giving a kind of airtime to those people as early as possible. It's just a token, just take it for us. So the list of those that, as everybody came in the other time, the list is outside. So when you see the airtime you are sending, just take it as a token. So the first 15 people participants.
Kò sí fọwọ́ kan kámẹ́rà mi látẹ̀kọ̀. Mọ́ rẹ̀ kọ́. Ó ti ń dragi kámẹ́rà
pẹ̀lú látẹ̀kọ̀. Just know that as a token for right now, in the middle of what we are doing, within the time that we have now, within the time that we have, within the time that we are going to manage everything because we are supposed to have a collaborative discussion, but we don't want to repeat things together. So we are going to have a kind of session, not now, but after the presentation, we will find a way to mingle it with it such that everybody get the practical side. This time what we are doing is an elaborate work. We can't finish it today. And we have a lot of things that we have discussed on it. So you are just going to know that we can't finish everything today, but we are planning a kind of mentorship, a continuous mentorship class for us all. So that after today's workshop, it's only a day workshop. After today's workshop, we will continue from it. And that's why we have to do. Do we understand? Do we understand now? Thank you so very much. So right now, I would like to appreciate Mr. Favor. Please, let's put our hands together for his presentation. Do we really enjoy it? Please don't forget what you learned. Don't forget what you learned. You can still continue further on it. I have a privilege, let me say, not from me now, from our dear proprietress, Mrs. Ogun. And I have a dear pleasure, a request from her. So I would like to bring up our top guest who is with us now. Is he on now? Can you just go to the top? Yeah. So we are having a very great pleasure to have Mr. Wale Adejude in our midst. He's also a coach. We call him Coach Wale. As you can see on the board, he's an educational, one of the prolific educational consultants in the States and even far beyond the state. So please make welcome Mr. Wale Adejude for his presentation. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, Southern Man. Good afternoon, Southern Man. Let me go to the good afternoon, educators. Or is there anybody here that's not an educator? Is there anybody? We are all educators. It's a privilege for me to be here, and I want to appreciate Mr. Glory. Please let me clap your hands together for the cultural consult for putting this together. Please let's do it very well. Let's do it very well, please. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you very much, sir. And the team that worked together. And I won't go further without also appreciating Mr. People, the last speaker. Please, if you really are getting something from that session, I need you to jam hands together for Mr. People. Oh yes, fantastic. So to see the passion. While I was sitting, I said, this is more passion. Let energy be something inside me. I want the way to see is boiling. You don't need anybody to tell you when you see someone that is passionate about what he's saying. Two of us. Oh yes, and is well knowledgeable about it. Am I right? Please, one more time, let me tell you together. And also, I know that she's still coming up. I want to also appreciate Mrs. Oriyomi also. Thank you very much. Yes, she's still coming to speak for us. Okay, I'm speaking quickly on teachers' development. I subtitled it as empowering teachers as innovators. And I will tell you why this is very important. Why this is very important is because you can't give what you don't have. We are in the age of innovation. It is dangerous to be raising children that are conventional. We are in the time when the currency that the children will spend is not going to be money. Yes, I want you to have a better perspective of the children that you love. What they spend during their time. You know what we are spending right now? Am I right? It's not true. What we are spending currently now is not time. What we are spending currently is audience. Oh yes. If you have 5 people and I have 500, you can't be on the same level. It's not possible. Anybody that lacks people skill will struggle in this time. As a matter of fact, people that are struggling right now are people that lack people. The currency that we are spending right now is not people currency. Oh yes. But that is about to end. Because what we are doing right now, it will soon be a privilege in the next 20 years. I doubt if something like this will happen in 20 years. I doubt it. The currency of the children, when you get to an age, what they are going to be spending is going to be innovation. artificial intelligence, like you have seen, will take over knowledge. Teachers will now be relegated to ability to teach emotion, ability to teach social skills, and ability to give, ability to guide, mentor. And so that's why when teachers are not innovative, there's problem in the future. Because I want to ask you, how many hours does children spend at home? The children spend at home. How many hours? Can you guess? I'm not talking about the sleeping hours. I'm talking about their waking time. How many hours? Can anybody? Please just give me. 4 hours. 6 hours. Let me come down. Eh? 3 to 4 hours. How many times do you spend in our school? Or sorry, do you spend in our class? 8 hours. If you are going to raise a sound child, or if you are going to raise children of the people, where is the best place to raise them right now? No, it's the classroom. It's not the school. It's the classroom. And even though I spend 12 hours in the classroom will only deliver to me to the level of the quality of the teacher. Works. If I have a conventional teacher in the class, I will be a conventional student. As a matter of fact, some students that are creative, some conventional teachers have problem with them. Because once the children start speaking, yes, and imagine that happens every year or every time. The boys' intelligence will not. That's why it's not far. The future of Nigeria is in classroom. If the country is going to be better, it's in the classroom, it's in the children that we are teaching right now. Oh yes, I'm telling you. I say it every time I tell teachers, I inform them, I said, you see, everybody news everywhere is carrying it. When will Nigeria be better? I said the only solution. I said because the solution to Nigeria's generation. So to develop teacher is not a nice thing to do. It's a need for our own betterment of the entire nation. Unfortunately, the attention of a lot of people, but we'll be doing our own. So let me go. And I want to start in a very fantastic way. I want to start with what I call value orientation for teachers. Oh yes. Because I see teachers that are clamoring for better pay. Should I go there? I see teachers clamoring for better pay, but they are not looking for better value. Unfortunately, pay is always value-based. Pay is not activism-based. Pay is not trade union-based. Pay is based on value. Oh yes. If you want to, is it possible to increase your pay times 10? Maybe currently, maybe I'm earning 100,000 naira per month as a teacher. And I said, my take-home pay cannot even take me low. Let me use the word of lecturers. The question is it possible to 10 times it that I will not be earning 1 million naira in a month? Yes. The big question is, what am I doing currently that will earn that? That's very important. So when I talk about value orientation, this is very key. A major activator of value. I call it value orientation. A major activator of value is scarcity. Am I right? Oh yes. Anything whatsoever is this. So let me use economic definition. Economic definition is a basic economic scarcity. The gap between limited resources and theoretically limitless one. Anything that is scarce is actually a gap between limitless ones. That means there are many people that want it, but they are only limited resources. Oh yes. Every teacher needs to understand this. I was speaking to a teacher who told me I was studying social studies, and that's the only thing I can teach people, and that's the only thing I'm going to teach. I asked her. I said, have you seen parents do extra lesson for social studies? So let's say the truth. Have you seen one before? No. Oh yes. Oh no, I can't teach more than that. That's the only thing I can teach. Nobody should bring any other thing. This is who I am. This is what I am. I'm here to tell you, clamor for faith. Because faith follows money. I was in a school one time, there were 46 teachers in that school, and there's no mathematics teacher. I'm being sincere. There's no mathematics teacher. Mathematics teacher that teach in that school comes every Tuesday and Wednesday. The first thing I had against that man was that the way he dresses. The guy will just wear pants and just cry. And then I see teachers that are putting tie. And they say they are civic education. Then there's one man who just bring the air and the chairman. That's what they are going to do. He collects money from the road. And this is it. What I called all of them, I said, if I'm a teacher in this school, it only takes me 1 weekend. This man teaching that I can't teach. Oh yes. If we want to develop ourselves, because we have teachers and things all you. I don't know why you became a teacher. Well, I knew why you became it. God wants you to be part of the change agents in this country. That's why he made you. However, some people were meant to be change agents, but they were agents that is fueling what is going on. So because of this, it's very important that our definition of value must change as a teacher. Oh yes, our definition of value says that what I'm teaching right now, how many people can teach it? What I'm teaching right now, how many people are desperately looking for it? I'm being sincere. It is the foundation of development. If people are not looking for what I'm teaching, if it is only my school that is looking for it, then I should be okay with the student. If it is only the government, according to what government has in the curriculum, that is okay with what I'm teaching, I should be okay. And please, I need you to say this. Whatever you teach currently is not bad. It is not. Oh yes, for us to study it in school, it's not bad. The problem is that it doesn't meet the criteria we want. If I don't need you, then you are not needed. And please let me say this. It is the idea we change our perspective that your employer is in school, the better for you as a teacher. Your employer and parent. I'm telling you. The earlier you change your perspective. Why? Because a parent is coming to complain that the child, the handwriting of this boy is not coming up. And they say, I'm feeling the next. I said, please, you can talk to this. Look at it. You are supposed to take it up as a challenge instead of transferring that parent to the school. It is the boy is in your class. What the problem is the fact that the boy has no handwriting. So what and what do I need to put together to make that handwriting? Well, I should be able to tell the parent, ma'am, give me 2 terms. Give me 2 terms. Whatever it takes, I'm going to commit to you. And that's the way I feel it should be. So, redefine value as a teacher. That's the first thing. Please, let's go on. Let's go. I'll stay the confine of the time that I have. Teachers development. So we keep it like this or something. Don't be offended with the baby something. Anytime I'm teaching like this and I hear the voice of baby crying or talking, I used to remember when I was like them. I told someone I was talking in my mother's room. Yes, my mother was a teacher. And then she told me she went to maybe after teaching in the class. So what was I doing when she was? And she was teaching, what do you think I was doing? I was talking. And then after, yes, but after giving birth to me, I was already doing 1 year, 2 years. Then they keep going for course. I don't know, maybe they still do that course. I know was a public school. And then she will have to go every Saturday. As the lecturer is speaking in course, they say, I will talk. The lecturer will say one, I will say another. The people that have disturbed say, hey, give up. The lecturer say, no, don't touch him. Allow him. Maybe he wants to be like can you see life now? Can you see life? When I have to be like that, I think you want to be like me. Yes. Encourage your students to teach us. Your development will stand on your ability to shift in your learning perspective. Please, I want to beg everybody here today. There are two types of mindset. There's what we call the fixed mindset, and there's what we call the what? It's not a function of age, it's a function of attitude. Oh, yes, it's a function of attitude. I'm one of you that really believe that age is nothing but a number. Age is a thing of the mind. You know why they say it's a thing of the mind? Because the attitude to learning happens actually in the mind. Please, you are the type that you see you as opportunity to grow. You are the type that love feedback. You are the type that love correction. Anytime you correct the teacher and I see the way the countenance just go up. And I really just give them because I just understand. You know, it's not everybody that has a mind there. Some people are in this job just to keep body and soul together. The only problem is when they are in school, the body is there, the soul is not there. The soul is far. I don't know, I've lost count of people that have advised personally. Why are you here? You should just go and be selling lies. Go to market. So that place, you are okay. Let us shift. Let there be a mindset shift to person if we want to develop ourselves. Why? Because every avenue for learning, if you don't shift the learning mindset, every avenue for learning will be a burden. Please don't take everything you can do to learn. Mr. People said it the other time. Every CPD, continuous professional development, every avenue, opportunity for you, either from your school or personally, please embrace it. Embrace it. The more you learn, the more you learn. The closest word to learning is learning. Am I right? Oh, yes. However, by learning, I'm not talking about intelligence. I want to talk about 3 sheets that I want us to have as teachers. And if I get to the point where I talk about this and this, I'm so passionate about it. Please. As teachers, if I say learn, I'm not talking about intelligence. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I want you to shift from the attention of intelligence to breathe. What did I call it? What did I call it? The children of the 21st century are not going to be known by their intelligence. They are going to be known by how creative they are. Coach Wale, what do you mean by creative? I'm coming. Let me explain this graph. This graph that is here, I want to explain it to everybody. Apparently, we discovered that there is a correlation between intelligence and success. Intelligence and what? Success. The only challenge about it in mathematical terms is that the graph between intelligence and success is not linear. It is not the higher your intelligence, the higher your success. No. The graph between intelligence and success is what we call inverted U shape. That's what you have there. In economics, we call it marginal propensity curve. Thank you. Thank you very much. What does this mean? Please let me quickly explain it. It means that you need intelligence to be successful. But there is a point of intelligence that your success gets to this point. Please let me touch it. Let me touch that peak, the peak of that graph. At this point, you are no longer going up. You are on a spot. And I will tell you why. You are learning what the world does not need again. At that point. And what happened after? Any additional intelligence you acquire, if you like acquire it will be going. This is the reason why I'm sorry to say we have a lot of people in academics and they are saying, I think the worst mistake of my life is that I went to education. And do you know why? We are talking AI now. Some teachers are still looking. Say, I don't have data. I'm telling you, it is not about the data. If I say I'm going to give teachers 50,000 naira, and I said, it is only people that are looking, please, will you look for data? So you understand, it is not about the data, it's the fact that there is something about what you know before that is still holding you down. Even when what you knew before is no longer needed. You see, that's it. That when you get to a particular, as I'm talking now, please, if you are in my generation, think about some of the students, some of our mates, that during the exam, they don't even talk to anybody. They have this problem. They don't talk to people. When you see their results, 94, 95, over 100, you 54, 55, but you thank God. During graduation, they call them graduating students. Your daddy is looking at you, saying, thank you. Like waving your hand to your dad. Your dad is saying, why did they call you? Say, get as it go. Daddy, thank God I was graduated. That's the most. Those people that used to sit in front, two of us. Now you saw them on Facebook. I don't want to tell you the experience. And then you're wondering, if going by, I think this guy is supposed to be the richest man I mean of. He's supposed to be the one that is the most successful. I said, oh my God, what a principle of life. This is life principle. That the most intelligent does not have the best job. Am I right? It's the people that have grit. Grit. What does grit mean? Staying power. That guy is very intelligent when he has changed job in 4 places. He has worked in 4 places in 1 year. You can't stay in one place. I'm too intelligent for that. I'm too just from there. You can't stay in one place. Grit is staying power. Oh, this is one thing that I know. I believe this can work. And as again, grit. Oh yes. Or you see somebody that finished with 2-2, like a school in your class, and that one is the one traveling all over the world now. Today is in Mali, next tomorrow is in Islam. Oh my God! So this guy, this one can make it. Anybody can make it in life. You better leave that one. Intelligence is okay. You need it. It's a factor for success. So, intelligence to be successful. I'm telling you, some people are intelligent to be successful. Think about it and ask yourself, what is the word? Where is the word going right now? What do I have that can make me adjust myself to it and I stick with it? David is there. Stand up, David. David, stand up. That guy is there. Sit down, sit down. I have them like that. They are my teachers. Me, I'm telling you, they are my teachers. Because you know what? It's from the amount that I will know the next. Oh yes. One used to teach me how to use map. If he wants to teach me, he said, "Sir, you are too old." I said, I'm old. And you can't teach me what you need. You teach me. I don't want to put something in my brain. I'm the consultant. I'm not consultant. Give me, I'm still consultant. I feel it. Oh. The earlier you quickly change, the better for you. As a teacher, we don't reckon with the number of years of experience you have again. We reckon with the number of solutions you have.
Thank you, sir. Why?
Oh yes.
Why result to Shana?
If you come to an interview, I'm saying if you come to an interview and you show up and tell me that yes, I have 14 years.
Káwọn ọmọ ṣe wàhálà kan pass yẹn ní result o ṣe yes o. No be beans.
That means you should have handled autistic children. You should have handled children that can read. You should have handled children that can write. You should have handled. And then I now begin to ask you, how did you handle a child with handwriting? For 40 years. Is that what you want to tell me? No. Your experience is nothing if you don't want it to solution.
Thank you, sir.
Please, your experience must lead to Old Science Association in Lagos. They asked me to speak to them. I did like 2 days straight with them. And you know, by the time I started, I wanted to start speaking. I said, you didn't tell me that. I told the president. You didn't tell me I'm here to talk to my mom and my grandmother.
School learning.
Why have you decided? You look at me like this, and you feel like the best person that can now talk here. But it was a very fantastic time. By the time I was done, one of the mathematics teachers in the school walked up to me. He said, "Why you were talking? You were striking a coup de main." I said, "No." He said, "You know what? Myself and the office of Breaking, we were in the same class together. She was the scholar in English. I was the scholar in mathematics. You know the first question I asked? Old man. I said, sir, how many books do you have? He said, you have never gone to class. I said, the woman you are talking about, she's late now. But when I was in nursery 1, nursery 2, writer grammar was what they gave to us. That was not the problem. When I went to Unity School Ejibo and I met some people that cannot speak English, they affected my English. Oh yes, the school saw that the English of the students are bad, so the school came and said anybody that speaks vernacular is 10 naira. For the first 1 week, the whole school went fine. Why? You can't put silence now, am I right? So everybody was going to ask, hey, how are you confined? Hey. Oh my God. When 2 of my friends are as people when they are talking, this will be looking at it. The only thing I will put to remove it from the conversation is to go on. Okay. Really? What do you have to say? Don't worry. I went back home, told my mom, I said, Mommy, I need that. Because before everything started, I'm telling you now, my mom took me to bookshop. I'm talking about when I was in SS1. My mom took me to bookshop and we bought writer grammar. I sat down with it again. So when the man was telling me that your is my classmate, and the first thing that came to my mind is which of your mathematics textbook is changing people's life? Why? Because of the experience that it's not because you're a teacher. It's not everybody that can be author, at least at a particular level. But if you have spent 15 years, 20 years teaching, at least you should have an evidence. Your evidence is not your CV. Neither is it your words of mouth. Your evidence should be displayed. So you know what? You have to move from intelligence to greed. I will tell you why some people are not eating more. I'll tell you why. There's no money to publish. That's what we call greed. That is what we call. And people that don't know how to publish are reading 15 books. You know what? Greed. Listen, let me tell you something. The children that are in your classes, this is what will help us. If all they are doing is just to be book, like some of us did, it was too much. So to be able to adjust, there's problem.
Yes, sir.
What is grit? I said it means to have determination and faith to push through any challenge or obstacles from your way until you don't back down, you don't give up. Whatever challenge, challenges don't make me chicken out. Life itself is a challenge. Life itself is a risk. Two of us. Oh yes. The reason why I'm telling you this right now is because this is one of the spirits you have to put in the children in your classes. Else, we won't have a world renowned scientist. We won't have the world renowned technology. Do you know what it takes to be an Elon Musk? It's not intelligence. It's not going up, Mr. Bale, after I finish university, I do my master. I want to have 3 masters. And then it's a life. You are uncovering your life complete in education. Thinking that education will give you the life that you want. It's a life. You just be a staff as the university. It's not bad. The only thing about that, this is not the age. The second thing that I want you to hear because of my time, confidence. You need to move from confidence to God. Oh yes. after this conference, this workshop, some teachers will go back to school and speak amidst the other teachers, and they will laugh. They will use people. They will just laugh. you. They laugh. Do you know why? The God at which you are talking, the things you say you want to do before the end of the year. I'm going to get it. The people that used to talk like that, they are the ones that make it happen. Oh yes. From confidence to God. Very important. This is the second sheet. The third one. Okay, from confidence to God. Who first? Priority. The third one, the sheet that I want us to be, which is even the one of my mind, is the creativity. The creativity side of a teacher. I know some of us will know this man. His name is Ken Robinson. He's one of the people that started the innovation that is happening in education, especially for the schools and teachers. I don't think there's any video of this man on YouTube that I've not listened to. I possibly also have some of these. He said that teaching is a creative profession. Amazing. That's the first time I'm hearing it. And I thought creative profession is if you are an artist, you got except creative now. You are a man or you do all this. This man said teaching is a what? It is not a delivery system. Great teachers do pass on information. AI is taking that video. But what great teachers also do is to mentor, to stimulate, to provoke, and to what? This is called. He has interesting videos. You can check it out on YouTube. Ken Robinson. He speaks a lot in TED. He has a lot of TED talks and he does a lot of things like that. When you hear that man, as far back as 2006 to wonder again, it's as if the man spoke yesterday. And he's talking about education and teaching. You know what? He came up with it and said, no. Your job is not only to be looking for content. And the reason why that social study knows is for is because this is the only textbook that are used for a session. So I have to teach inside. I said, they successfully put you. I tell you like this, they put you inside that small book. With phone, with data, with AI, with Google, with everything. You still want to teach based on this creativity. Please, teachers. We need to become creative teachers. You need to create project-based learning or any other forms of learning. Participate. Let the children in your class participate. Don't be too conscious and say, time.
40 minutes.
Let those children participate. I know time management is needed. We will work about it. I know energy management is needed. But the strength that you have, please make sure that those children they internalize the information. If by now they have students that are still cramming, something is already wrong. Oh yes, it's not a challenge for the children, it's a challenge for us. I was somewhere and someone told me, what do you do with a child that forgets easily? I said it's not the child's problem, it's the teacher's problem. So I gave the teacher a very practical example. When I was in SS1, my physics teacher, Mr. Yusuf, comes to class tired. Once he comes, he goes to the board and writes his constitution. So he gave us one law, Ohm's law. I crammed that Ohm's law more than 50 times. We were about to enter examination hall. There's one of my friends, Solomon, he just saw me and just said, "Today I see." He thought he tapped me. He didn't know.
Dusted me.
Ohm's law has left.
The definition.
Question number 1, state Ohm's law. I knew I didn't know what started. The only thing I know is proportional. Something I cramped it for more than 50 times. I know what I'm saying. When I got to 100 level, they told me I would do physics again. I went to write chat because of physics. I said, before they replicate me, let me replicate myself. Let me just give this school for them because I can't survive on physics. Until I got to the class and the physics lecturers speak. The list of us that the man talked to at times 600 students. And he was speaking as if he was talking to me. He didn't teach us Ohm's law, he taught us Ball's law. And he said, Ball's law is like 2 plates of rice. He said, somebody is here and he's sitting like it. He said, the other person is here and he's sitting like it. He said, after 5 minutes, who will have more rice on the plate? This one. He said, that's Ball's law. The voice says that the higher the pressure, the lower the volume. See that? This that I'm telling you happened in 2000 and up to now. What is the difference between the two of them? Now I want to ask you, is the problem with me, students? No. The person that was supposed to teach me or supposed to drive the course so that I internalize. If you ask me tomorrow, sir, it is going to pay for Christ. Let's start from here. Not because I'm a teacher, but you know what? It's there. To do that requires creativity. You will read the textbook and you internalize it so that when you come to class, you'll be able to do what? That's the way, that's how it works. Okay, so quickly before innovation pathways, quickly. Innovation pathways. As a teacher, because I have to. How and what am I going to do right now to show that yes, I'm becoming innovative? Number 1, let's talk about curriculum design. What do you need to do? Your own place. You need to develop new learning models. Curriculum, if you put on AI, you talk about DeepSeek, you talk about ChatGPT, right? If you go there, you will find curriculums. From that curriculum that AI is taken from for you, develop learning methods and models as a teacher. Your own now is going to be figuring out, they said there's one British curriculum, they said there's one, that's not your own part. Your own part is from that curriculum and the learning models that you are designing as a teacher. What are the learning methods? Oh, I want to do peer learning. I want to do think, play, share. You know, we have a method where we just have, I have something on the board and I tell the children and I ask them to think, I tell them and then share it, and then somebody is coming. In that process, something is Something is happening. Do you understand? Understanding is being shared amidst the stuff. That's one. Secondly, you are building a spirit. You know, we were not taught well. I'm sorry to say.
True.
The evidence is in now. When Nigerians go abroad, they don't collaborate. If a Chinese man is coming to this country, the first person is looking for another Chinese person.
You are right, sir.
Really, if a man goes to UK for Nigeria, when another person is by his side, just okay, come tomorrow. Locked in us because that collaborative spirit was not lost. And it's not our fault. It is the academic curriculum that they put for us. The teacher comes to us. In fact, you can see it in teacher's testimony, the presentation. The teacher introduced the topic.
How?
The teacher explained the topic.
How?
The teacher how? The teacher concluded the topic. That is the only thing I want in presentation. No engagement, no discussion, no class discussion, no. I'm telling you. Number two, teaching skills. The skill of teaching now is in what I call the deep understanding of learner's needs. Oh, yes. The skill that you have right now as a teacher is not even your ability to speak that people listen. The skill you have now is for you to understand the learner's needs and then you design something based on those needs. Oh, yes. Amazing how we have that can be master of subjects, but they don't know anything about needs of children. That's very dangerous. It's dangerous. Number three, classroom delivery. Your delivery must cover 4 things. The delivery in your class must cover 4 things. Number one is what? Number one is what? Communication. A man told me he was in Sunday school in his church, and his son sat beside him. And then the Sunday school teacher got a phone and asked, who knows those little things? Nobody. So the man was not. After the Sunday school program, we were going. The boy had the father. That guy like going. So when did you talk? Immediately, nobody in the father's mind. He did this is happening with you. When I was young, I know things, but because elders and I don't want to affair, so I will be quiet. My heart will be up. When my heart will be talk now, just be. Oh. You know what? The man went to school the following day to be the class teacher. I said, please, I thank you. There's one thing I want to do. I'm not concerned about it. Every day of this child in this class, let him do 2 things. Is that he has question or he answers in the presence of everyone. That's the greatest public speaking class of anybody can have. I'm telling you, if you raise a child that way to make sure that 2, 3, 4 children in your class speaks every period, those children will not have problem with communication. You know by 2035, the most valuable skill in your world communication skill. We are not there yet. I'm telling you, anybody that can communicate is a superpower by that. Communication. Second one, curiosity. Foster curiosity. Let those children go into an imaginary world. Let them think. Please, a class is a gym center. It's not the fitness, high fitness or any. We have a class is a gym center to do what? To build the muscles of the brain. Let those children brain muscles do what? The company will determine what they can carry. Mentally. Empathy. You must foster empathy. Let the children put themselves in other children's shoes. Oh, yes. And then leadership. Cultivate, foster leadership in the class. I have one definition for leadership. Leadership is knowing the way, going the way, and showing the way. You know the way, you go through the way, and then you do what? You show it. That's leadership. Number 4, EdTech, of course, Mr. People are going to create and use tools to improve how students learn. Yes. But you know what? Two other things too. Number 5, research. Teachers. Please, the teacher is sitting beside you. Tell that person research. Yes. Research. Test and implement new approaches. Please do it. We need it. We need it. Second to the last one, entrepreneurship. I said, launch your own product. There are many different products. You can create ebooks and be selling. Launch your own product. Teachers, you don't need to take excuse from school. Your book will be selling, you will not even be there. You put your book on seller, seller will be selling your book for you. You just be receiving alerts. And other teachers will be looking at you and they're saying, how are you doing it? See, I don't know. I don't know. This country. It's not everybody that TPay is TPay. It's not all of them that experience it pay. I hope you know. Lastly, scale. Oh yes, this is the point where I got my scale. What did I call scale? I noticed something in the lifestyle of a teacher, which is one of the things that teachers are saying the word of the teacher in heaven. Just don't have relationship. We don't have what? No, we don't do what? Oh yes. See, let me tell you something. Did I see what happened? For a banker, their job is in tandem with relationship. For a lawyer, law is equal about relationship. But for a teacher, relationship has to be intentional. If your relationship is not intentional as a teacher, you can spend 25 years in teaching and not know anybody. Unfortunately, to be in Nigeria now, there's no someone. I'm telling you, they are coming to disconnect your life. You say, I'm a teacher. They don't know what to do. Road safety want to nab you by the road. You know me. Who are you? I teach in a school. Maybe I would have taught your child before. I'm telling you, build relationships intentionally. Have a life after school. That's what it means. In your neighborhood, build relationship. In your religious center, build relationship. I knew I was going to be in education. You know what? I took myself from day one. Oh God, the first I was the one that created my school association for my secondary school. It was not in existence. I created it. You know what? How I created it? I created it. I was not looking for what to get on this. Funny enough, I got like 3 or 4. I said, which other person do you know? They now are connected, and then we are currently 162 on the top. I built it. We use it to raise funds. On my I'm telling you, on my birthday, they did video call. 7 of them from America. They called me. Oh, you are doing fantastic. Me, fantastic. What am I doing? I'm a teacher. I'm a blood teacher. He said, no, we see what you are doing. Build relationship. If you want to scale, because some teachers are here, scaling your formula. As a teacher, I'm only concerned about children and my salary. The children and my salary. I'm telling you right now, the future is in one thing very critical. The quality of people that you have. Yes, and their number. Build it intentionally. When your children wants to get a job, you have calls to all. When some of them wants to enter places, you have people that you can send. I'm telling you, start building that right now. Thank you very much.
Please give a round of applause for this. Please just feel that slide now. So what are the innovative pathways to teaching successfully? I use the word successfully now, I did not use the word effectively. Successfully, generally. So what are the innovative ways? And somebody mentioned for this time. Curriculum, that is not good as a teacher.
Let's answer it one by one. This platform. So, one person from this side. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Eh? Skill. And skill is about what? Let's clap for ourselves. Yes, somebody's answering that. Yes, sir.
Classroom delivery.
Classroom delivery. Is that part of it? Is that part of it? Please let's clap for our daddy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Any other person? Yes, ma'am. Communication, and that is what the new currency is very important. Can we clap for our please? Thank you so much. Any other one now? Yes, ma'am. Research and development. Ah, they are brilliant. They are just brilliant. Let's clap for ourselves. Let's clap for ourselves now. You know, in our classes will always be interactive. Mr. Wale has said a lot about that. Can we clap for him again? Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you. Um, we have spent a lot of time, and then we only have just two things. And I wouldn't want us to take longer because I respect people. I'm the friend that either of where I was born anyway. I respect people a lot and I appreciate people. And I don't like to offend people. And because maybe I think Mr. Wale talked about it, the type that I always run away from trouble. The incidents, don't mind me. I'm not a straight person. So uh, I want to bring up someone that I have recognized that a long time. We were in a group like this at 7:30 and we were introducing ourselves and I introduced myself to her because I used one of the offices there. And so I know she may not take a long time because after that, afterwards, after I bring her up, we just have some groupings and that grouping is all. So that and don't worry, please, sorry about that. We are going to take some things. We just want to wait for somebody to come around. So sorry. I know that I'm talking to our big mommies and so sorry about that. So as I was saying, she happens to be a very she doesn't know that I am recommending her a long time, you know, if you know national life. So and I've observed that she is somebody who is passionate about education. And so I would like to bring money up. I'm going to bring the proprietress of Blue Seed Elementary School. Please, a round of applause for her. Oh, yes. All right, all right. Okay, okay. I see that. All right, all right. Okay. Before I hand over my to Maureen now, we will not be able to do that, but we will feature it in what we are doing. I know that we are not tired. Are we tired? Do we still want more? But we will give you more. So let's do that together for you. Thank you. Well, okay, sir. Good afternoon, fellow teachers, students, and administrators. My teachers on this side, one I just met in Boko, somebody that I have always because I believe that everywhere you come to, you always hear about ACOS, right? You have to write ACOS. And I've always wondered, who is this owner of this, you know, oh, and we thank God and we are making today. I'm saying thank you for consulting. And I'm going to be talking about innovation. Let me tell you. So, no, maybe I'm in that old
Logos, and then, but growing up, I grew up in Stanford. That was why I was a music lecturer. So I was brought up by teachers at the University of Ibadan. I spent all my life in US.
You are.
Yes, some guys are. So when I shared this reason I'm here today, so when I got into a health program, as a youth corps member, so 20 years ago now, I wanted to do something more. Long and short, I got the Smith Award. That's why I'm here today. Ogun State, Women's Sports, and I'm married in adult. However, when my daughter started school, growing up in the midst of teaching, I felt there was something wrong. I felt there was something wrong. And so right then, about 15 years ago, I thought knowledge was the best way to teach. So I got multiple education, and I was still working. And I didn't like to start. But when you start having children and you notice that from that, you start worried. Then I said, no, we're going to school to learn. And the story continues. Now I work private sector, public sector, public world. And almost 10 years ago, this vision was perfect. But one of my long-term goals was that when I am a particular age, I will start my own thing, and this is what I wanted to start. So I'm going to use those as a case studies, and I'm going to be sharing my own experience. And many of the things I want to say, tools we use, and I want to take the tools. Many of the tools we use, Coach Pedro has spoken. Coach Wale has spoken about many of the things. How come they are not used in our class? This is easy. I would like us to share a challenge. What is the title? Where we are about that GPT today. Everyone knows they say that in 2030, right, I will become a tool, an everyday tool. And it takes how many years?
Just 5 years. This year already.
Sir, I need answers to this question. And so there will be mind shift. Like the job position. That mindset. I'm not a tech. I have let me share. COVID-19 came and stopped. That's when we started this thing. And there was no way. We're not putting between. To read, to see online. Remember, I have not really been a tech person. But when COVID-19 stopped, first thing said, I said we will not use that. And coincidentally, just before then, we had brought in some people to teach us of class paper. So, and Google Classroom. So during COVID-19, I don't know how many of us have heard of Google for Education. Free platform, you can apply as school owners. You can have it's not GSO. So many schools are there and it's free. But you can apply, you have to apply, you have to show them that you own it. We applied for that. It was very tough to get. Schools in Nigeria were not getting. But we have started using technology a few years before. We got the grant. That was my first experience. Now the hustle was how about teachers? How do we train? How do we empower the teachers? How do we get laptops? Oh, during COVID-19, you have to very focus. During COVID-19, you have to send data just to make it work. But then we were still start this. We were just one building. When people look at that, we were moving on. But COVID-19 was a major game changer. Why? Because we were able to survive. We held lectures every day. Every day, we had assessment, we had exam. As a school owner, you do not have a vision. And as a teacher, you will just be floating along the corridor. So, what knowledge we share that? When Mr. Emmanuel came and spoke about this, coincidentally, I was reading a book on how AI and ChatGPT will change the world. It has changed the world already. Many of the things we spoke about, lesson plan, exam questions, assessment questions, newsletters for parents, things I think of the past few days. So it increased our own school population. Why? Because today, the policy most parents is that they believe that to follow their child. Am I right? Follow my child. I'm here because of my child. Don't touch my child. Don't beat my child. Everything is about when you have tools that can focus on those things, and I will share some of them with you. Easy, simple things to use. I believe that as schools will grow, they will thrive. Children will excel because they will start. So it says that schools that you are giving them our own intelligence. And our intelligence gives us the ability to solve problems. And then they have brought something, they call it artificial. So with my own man-made intelligence, God wants to more. Right? And I can do now. I was talking to my son. He said he doesn't want to cut when he's making fried rice. So he went to study and he started a prompt. A prompt that will not allow him to cut or to die, but make the fried rice without dicing or cutting. He gave him the step. And he showed the said the food was very nice. That is where we are going to that school. So my intelligence and intelligence of the whole world is available for us as slogans. We now have a chat box that answers that question. We have cars that drive. We have voice assistants. I'm not giving an example of what voice assistants. Alexa, but touch my phone and say Siri. Siri, lady.
Voice or voice.
So,
Yeah.
apps that recommend music videos, I don't know. So, as school owners, we have to be informed. But these children can. Another thing I want to share, why I have my reservations, I like technology. But you see, at the school I was really involved, they have also learned that it is not taught. The ethical lessons and
Yeah.
stories.
Yes.
Now let me share it. Nice story. So we allow children to bring their partners to school. And we did not know that one of the children had watched pornography on her dance school. And during COVID-19 has happened. Yes. And so you would say they're tech school, bring the gadgets to school. And when they are going home and they are looking at the pavilion, no parental control. Oh, I did this. Sharing the
Sharing
information.
and watching.
And they will say, let's go to the restroom. So maybe after that, like that we have done well. And we say no gadgets in school. Now I want to ask that. That's a good idea. Should we scrap gadgets in school? Totally no answer. Because we work this work every day. So I want to take this. So if you give gadgets and you have not taught, give me a knife, and you have not taught me the how to use the knife, what's going to happen? So the ethical essence was the first step. So as much as I like AI, I'm very cautious. And we don't allow gadgets. But however, we provide the gadgets. Anything you want to use is available. The control is there. What I'm talking about may seem, but it's so important. The children can go on your app and they buy things, right, on their father's dollar card. Then you get them do that thing. It's true. So because they do not understand the ethics, that this is not ethical, I should not do this. So artificial intelligence is good. But I always say, we are education knowledgeable. Teachers must be knowledgeable so that they do not sell us. Okay, so for me, the big picture, we have always used EduTime. But before EduTime, I don't know how many of us on platform we use what we call EduCare. Now, EduCare is an element. But when EduCare or EduTime gives me the result, we are going to that now in the 21st century has an education plan. I don't know how many of us have heard of Montessori education. That says children will learn in their 5 senses. And I say that I must follow my plan. 150 years ago, that's where we have to be. Because the way I learn is not the way you learn. If I'm a visual learner, I can go on ChatGPT and type in a prompt. I told this to my daughter 2 years ago. She said she started on ChatGPT. She said that ChatGPT should help her with her financial life. And ChatGPT advised her. And ChatGPT made sure that she's doing well. So I started asking myself, this curriculum we are using in school, is it meeting the needs of the student skills? We are doing no. How do we go about changing the mindset? So we're in the process of so we have to do training. But teachers too sometimes have a fixed mindset. So when you invite consultants to come and talk, the teachers are looking at you. You say, go on, come. But we don't use those things. So we decided as managers that the teachers should decide what are the tools that excite you. Come and train yourself. Because that's what happened during COVID-19. We couldn't go out for training. I couldn't call anybody, right? So we have to learn those things ourselves. So now, teachers must, that's the big thing for us as a school. And like you said, ChatGPT is there. I have IEP for it now. But let me share something. Children who don't read well every day. I don't know how to start them in our school. How do they help them? And somebody help. The child is not reading plenty from primary 2. How do you assist this child? This is the strategy we use. Do we follow the steps? What can we do? They said it's the right thing. How, sir?
You bring that child up, like every day, daily. Bring that child up. See whether you can always interact with that child. You interact with them continuously. Set that on. Them to go home. And that if you are not doing it, they can do with their parents.
You can do it with their parents. education. These assessments in class. So before here, we start with them. We group our children. You are in what level? You have different levels for you. So we use what we call duality. So there are 7 levels. But after the 7 levels of life, life will continue. Most times we have time. So no. So we have to follow it. Over the weekend. Saturday, you will read previously. Please over the weekend. And it's on WhatsApp. Because the most important people, we give them, we go on my phone now, we post, ABCD, read this, and record it and send it to us. Why? Because nowadays, parents who are not involved. Parents are not involved. I would have loved to have a few things. Now, guess what happens? When the child is reading at home, and the child is not reading, as a mom, as a dad, what do you feel? So you realize that by most point, the marks that child does not score is because the teacher tells them they did. The teacher says, go on kind of academy. I don't know how many of those kind of academy in our school. You can register your whole school and you pay on kind of academy. And you say learn it. Now, they're normally called high as a school because no matter the level of technology you use, somebody must get to guide the child.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They are still the superpower teachers. And when we discover that, oh, it's on level 4 and this child is from, we have to identify level. So if the child has no master, let me say multiplication, who is in charge? How can I assist Amarachi, 7 years old, a visionary? Two, always solve problems. Another problem that we had after COVID-19, I was teaching my child, and my child knew it, then it became very popular. It's still very popular. Going on. So the parents say, I don't even know what they are paying for. That's an issue in most schools. The majority of the reasons why parents took their children out. So there was no visibility. I would have loved to stop, but I went from Bible. If you make my child happy, you will market yourself. When people say, oh, look, you don't do adverts, you don't do this, you don't do that. I say, parents will market food for but we drive a lot. Now, class goes, this is what it does. Each of the children in our school are put on class dodo. Now, what does class dodo do? Every single activity that the children do. I don't know if you can see that. This is the child when he was 4. And now today that child is 7 years. This is him at 4. Every time he does something in class, teacher takes a picture and we send to the parents. Immediately, real time. Guess what happens? At what will you tell your aunt? Look at what Anita did today. I am telling you, the parents are involved day-to-day level. So what are they going to say about the school? We'll say, one thing we're going to what can they say? Everything's going. Why? And at the end of the day, every activity about that child is good. Now, when the child is leaving the school, graduation day, we post the pictures from primary one. How went primary one. That's it. And this and transform a school. And the parents will also, on graduation day, if most people follow this, they will see the parents, they will post the pictures. Because you have taken time out to curate those things, make sure that they look good. So when on Monday you know what the child demands, on Friday we give you information on the same classroom. If there is a challenge, we fill into it. On Saturday, we give you Kahoot, quizzing, anything that will make you learn. That's how schools are transformed today. So if my child is doing well, and it is clear that the school is doing what it is, so thinking about school growth, definitely the major thing, even for parents companies, we had a training last week where we were sharing all the complaints of parents able to analyze. And then we decided that what do we need? We needed a training on conflict resolution, career planning, because we realized that most people come to teach, but it was as a result of the complaints logged on our portal. So for me, what AI is doing for us is to help us think beyond our walls. So I log in. In fact, ChatGPT now to me, it's okay. What if you go to DeepSeek and you put in the prompt? Sometimes I'm worried. I say, how do I start implementing this thing? My presentation today, I said, no, I'm not going to give it to anybody to do. I will do it myself. So overnight, I was sweating. I went AI. I said, I will use AI. They gave me how many tools to use. I was tired. For how many of our young people, how many students have the time, the patience, the resources, because it is possible to run on AI? So that's another question for you, sir. How do we run? If you want to catch up with this knowledge economy, if these students are standing out, you make a difference. So I came here to learn how. And I told them, I said, what I want to say, just ways to be more visible as school owners. Once you follow your plan, your parents will follow you. They will bring each other. And it doesn't have to be using anything. I told you, simple WhatsApp. This quizzes, this Kahoot I am talking about, the parents like it. Because they will take the test, finish with 1 and with 2. The teacher will ask questions. Submit by 2. The parents don't want to follow up on the child. Once the child misses 10 or 2 questions, they will simply chat. So they don't understand the concept of it. Then we'll say, so Louis, come back to school. Try the questions again. And definitely, the performance of students definitely will be better. Things, I don't know how many of us do things in our schools. Things. Everything. What are they learning? Some say it's things. So next step, we're using learning how the body works and how does the body work. We're using AI to drive the knowledge. and they were getting experts to also train our teachers first. So I'm not going to get experts to come and talk, maybe on a Friday or so. But the teachers need to be knowledgeable. And let me pick it up too. What we're talking about, we have tested it. In particular class where we focus on the human body, that was their thing for the term. Today, three, four, then we just started. Four of them, medicine. You know why? Because people that taught them is so knowledgeable. And they took it to secondary school. And I'm not joking. So we use that data to track those things also. We invite those students to come back to talk to us. How will it made it? I don't know. The students who have graduated in December, they are told. We are not a primary school. We invite them, come. We celebrate them in primary school. And we now get the information. And we compare the information we had on classroom, right? On we use different learning management systems here. But before they leave primary school, most times we know this child most likely. Also, those children also are leaders. That particular class, they are head girls in all the schools. That's leadership, and I think Coach Fanny speaks about it. So what are values as school owner? If the leader cannot see her, how can our team members see her? Even when you see her and you train, most times the teachers, some of them will take it, but it takes years. So we are constantly training and retraining. I just want to say a big thank you for listening to me. So I was talking about so I didn't want to. So for us, we have ditched the red tape. We are using data to know language doesn't know this construction. And this is all it is. We are putting that down. We are getting teachers, junior teachers, who can teach something. Take this child, it makes all the difference. And so the best teachers aren't replaced by AI. AI cannot replace it. Yes. It's just going to be complex, longer and stronger. Thank you very much.
Please let's put our hands together and listen together. I want to thank you so much. Okay. All right. Let me to appreciate Mrs. Farika really. Before you go, please come to the podium. Because after now, we are going to the session. I'm going to hand over to my partner. Please help me to appreciate Mr. Biola today. He's my partner and the core consults with the Andrews and tech works and all that. I would like to call Mr. Olubaki, the Vice Principal of the school. Please, sir, please come forward. Thank you, sir. We are going to help us to do something. It's a token of our love and confidence. Yes, that's what we are looking at. 2020. SARS man, we appreciate him for granting us. This is a very big problem. If you are left to me and decide that in a day I can go to the first school to talk to people. You can see me sweating. Sometimes you can see me, I will not even eat because I just like it. I like it. I'm taught over 15 years, respectfully, sir. So many places I love teaching. is part of it. So with this that we want to give, man, you can come forward. So I would like you to help us to maintain this. It's just to maybe, oh, sorry, slightly. Mary, okay, no, okay, no problem. All right. We captured, we captured this, and so we would like you to present. I would like to present this to you as a to appreciate you. I want to say thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. Let's put our hands together for our King, Mr. Faisal. Sir, you're not doing that. Sorry about that. I don't want to keep this. Uh, Mr. Faisal, please come to the front. It's just a token of love, and we know that God indeed. Yes. All right. You can see his picture. That's why I call it Weibo Pepe. I'm just in a lighter mood anyway. So, Mr. Favor, we want to appreciate for your kind gestures and for being part of today's segment. Please, let's put our hands together for you. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Then our daily coach Wale. We know that anywhere this it may look small, it's going to speak a lot. So we want to appreciate you, sir. We know you are doing a lot in the state and beyond. You are going far with that. So we want to. Yes, we came the other day. Yes, great. That's so we are going to take a group photograph, but I will hand over the session. That session is that's where we're going to tackle within the time allotted. So thank you, sir. Want to appreciate you for everything. Thank you, sir. God bless you. All right, let's put our hands together for our speakers. Right now, let me hand over to the microphone to my partner. Is going to what we are going to do now is the end part of what after that session we will take a group photograph so that we will not take much of our time. You know we have spent a lot of time, so it's matter. Okay, do you want us to take the group photograph and go to this session? It's the last session. The session is interactive. Ma'am, we should go to the session. All right, thank you. Please let me hands together for us.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's been a pleasure having everyone who was around. And I was just talking to my brother and partner. We have our daddies and mommy in this year's edition. Normally, before now, it's always youths like us, young people like us, but we have older mommies and daddies. And that shows that the message that we are commissioning is going far and wide. So, and it's also going further into the older demography of people in the society and educators. So please jam your hands together for yourself for making it today. What we just do, then we go to the practical question and answer session. But in this case, one of it to be in a group setting so that you have opportunity to ask the facilitator question. Know that you'll be calling her This one is like Google. So we want it to be well coordinated. So we'll be taking the two finish there now. So please, if you don't have data, please subscribe so that you'll be able to follow along. Because we want to make it a bit more practical. If we are sorry, we will have made data available. We don't have infrastructure for that. So please, you can just subscribe. First and foremost, the first information we want to pass across is it has been our usual culture at True Consult and that for every of our summits each year, we create what we call an e-magazine. The essence of the e-magazine is to inspire us, to educate us, and to also provoke us, if there's any English like that, to do better as educators. So I need to be very, very available for us for free today by the grace of God. How many of us are on Ogun platform, Ogun Teachers Community on WhatsApp? So that can you see the demographic? Please stand up and look. So we have quite a lot of there. So we actually have to add you to that group and we share the link. So it's a PDF. We have not been to be a physical, a hardcover group, and we will get there by the grace of God. But we have made it to be in a video format. It's just less than 20 pages. So it's something you can read in an hour or two, but what you will get from it is something that is very, very valuable to you. So after now, maybe probably in the evening, or it will be dropped now. So as many of us that will later join the group, we will continue to share the group and everybody have access to it. Please feel free to share it with other people, with other educators. If your school have a platform, you can also share it here so they can also read that. It will be a take home for teachers that are not around here today. So that's just our own way of saying thank you for being here. Also, I want to believe that every one of us we have access to our basic guide to effective teaching and learning. Yes, it's one book that we have been giving it out to people for free for 2-3 years running. So it's a book that we believe is rich. It's going to help you in your learning teaching career. So please take time out to read it up and put to practice everything that you get in that area. So I want to say once again, thank you. And after this session, we want to make it as practical and not time consuming as possible. So I want to beg our movies and let's follow up. We try as much as we to take it slowly, but let's also come up to speed so that we're able to finish on time. We don't want to leave anybody behind. That's why we are insisting that we be in groups so that inside that we can assist each other, we can work together. So now I'll be giving us numbers. We are having 3 groups, so I'll be giving us numbers now. So we're taking numbers 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'll start from you. 1. Mommy, please let's lead up our please note your group. 3, sir. 1, 2, mommy. 3. Mommy. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Mommy, please let's be here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 3, sir. 3, sir. 1, 2, 3, sir. Thank you. 1, 2. 3, mommy. 3. Come on, baby. 1, 2. No. Come on, baby. Are you part of us, sir? Ẹ ti dá nọ́mbà mi, mọ́mí mo lẹ ti kó ní ẹyin láti. Kí ni mo fi 3, 1, 2, àbí 3, 1. Who has not gotten the number again? Shit. Okay, dúró. Mọ́mí, 3, oh yeah. 1 now. Àǹtí tẹ̀ pé mo dání 1, 2, ẹ̀yin mú 3. Then daddy, tọ́wọ́ àlàkàrà ẹ̀. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, daddy, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ mọ nọ́mbà yìí o. 3, 3, 3, mommy. 3, mommy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. Mo ti fi mọ nọ́mbà yìí. Ṣé bí mommy kò mọ stop? 1, then máa mú 2, then 3, sir. That's 3. 3, yes. So, want to, if you are in 1, you are disorderly. Okay. If you are in group, where is Mr. People? Mr. Favor. Okay. So, if you are in group 1, you'll be using that angle. That angle, sir. That away, funny, am I see? So if you are in group 1, you can just change your. I think there are some green chairs. So, Mr. Favor, sir, group 1 is there. There, that's. So, Ejo, please let's move. Group 2, the solidarity. Group 2 here. Group 2 here. Yes, group 2 in the middle here. Group 3 here. Group 1, what do you mean? So group 3 here, group 3 here. Group 2 are in there. Every yellow. So it's over. So in that group, we'll be showing us how to work with the video app and the camera. So we'll be taking our time to sign up and do the necessary things possible. So, and if you have any other question on what we have learned today, please let me know. If you have any other question on what we have learned, so if you have any other question, you can ask the facilitator and we will take it off from there. Thank you. And I know that I know that you should automatically have it together. That would be a mistake. And if you set up, you have to have it together. So and that is why you see at the end of the sign up. I think I said that like one of the first and you can find your way around. Patients can follow the on-screen instruction. They are no professional. Just normal English language. So let's follow those instructions so that we get I know that there are quite a lot of words are in signing up. That not the one that they don't signing up. So once they are signed up, every other thing interface. So that's why I'm saying to work with us, work with us. So we are going to start with the video app. So you can bring out your phone. So you can bring out your phone and go to any browser you want, whether it's browser, not Google search. But some of us are using Google search. It's Google Chrome is the browser. If you use Google search, you only search for that and complete the link, it takes you to the page. But if you save your browsing session, once you move out, everything can manage. You now understand what I say. So that even after you want to back with that browser, your app is there and it's good itself. So let's go to that. So I'm using me, I use Edge. So I'm using Edge. I use Google Chrome. Are we there with you now? So now it's video. It was already there. .ai. The video.ai. Time, some of the stuff done with networks that are very